really want to do like a comparisons, and I've always been curious with how the replica is like with the real one. So on my left I have my real one, which I actually bought in Japan probably back in 2019. So back then the pricing wasn't as bad compared to now, and this one on my right side is actually the replica. So yeah, I will be doing a lot of close-up for you guys as well, so you guys can see all the details of this bag side by side, close up everything. Like I have all the details while I talk to you guys. I will put in all those snapshots as well. The first reaction for me when I got the replica one is that I can definitely see straight away how shiny this bag is. Can you see the shine on this bag compared to my one? Look, if I go like this, you guys can see, but this is way more shinier. With my real one, I feel like because this is the grain calf skin, the way people explain is that with this one, they have really smoothed it out as if like it has been like sandpaper, you know? But compared to the replica one, I feel like you can still see those little bumps or the grained neatness of the texture, and it didn't really look like it's like smooth out. But apparently with the real one, the longer you use it, the more like matte looking it looks. And honestly, I rarely use this bag. Like I've only probably taken this out probably twice, so I hardly use it, and the material for this is still like as new condition. Shouldn't put my makeup on this, like honestly I'm so precious with this baby right here. But yeah, that was my first reaction. But other than that, everything else, like straight away the gold hardware of this looks exactly the same. My one currently has a protector, hence why it doesn't look as shiny as the replica one. But I'll show you guys like a side by side. For the strap wise, they both have the same length when I put them like this, which is great. And if I have to compare the chain of these two, it's probably identical. I can't really tell the differences in terms of the shininess, in terms of the texture, in terms of the color, in terms of the weight. They both feel really identical. For the lock, this is the real one. It is easy to open and easy to close back. I meant the interlocking. And for this one, it's the same. It's a little bit hard. Maybe it will loosen up a little. The back pocket, I have noticed that the replica one looks a little bit bigger than the real one. For the side, I would say the side is probably the same, which is great for both sides of the bag. Front wise, the replica one does look a little bit taller in terms of the height, as you can see, and it does look a little bit more boxy. However, the diamond has the exact same amount as the real one. When you do open it up, I have noticed something straight away. But before we go on to that, I'll just show you the zipper. This is the real zipper, and for the replica is probably the same. However, the little leather on the side of that zip does look a little bit thinner on the replica one compared to the real one. Now this one is so hard to like hold like side by side back, but I have to say the logo of the lining for the replica one, for the CC, is way bigger than the real one. This is probably the only boo-boo I've noticed for the inside. But other than that, the burgundy lining is probably the identical color, which is great. Lining on the inside looks great. They look really the same. For my real one, I did get like a Samoga organizer to also keep the shape as well, and also to protect the lining because I do not want to scratch my baby up. My husband and I actually had a look at this bag together, and the way he said this replica one is actually a really good bead bag, but he even said that this is actually a really decent high-end replica compared to my real one. And it's actually really great to see the differences side by side, because you know, like, then you can see whether like this is actually legit or not. I will put down the website where I actually got this from, and for the pricing for the replica, I think it was about 300 to 400 USD dollars. Like that pricing it's nothing compared to the real one nowadays. But let me know what you guys think about the comparison, whether you like it or not, because I'm keen on doing a little bit more of like this comparisons for you guys as well. And so yeah, let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys
really fast, considering that that's from international shipping, and most of the time, even when I buy stuff like online and they're from California, it takes like 2 weeks. So yeah, I feel like I shouldn't talk too much anymore. Just get into it. Let's open it. This is gonna be my first impressions unboxing. Can I see right away that it's not authentic? What am I able to point out that already screams red flag? Stick around and find out, and you can basically learn. So the package came like this, very dirty. I'm struggling to open this. This is like done a little too tightly. Literally what feels like 10 minutes later, I am able to open it and get this box out. It's a little bit dirty. Okay, so I grabbed one of my authentic boxes. Now I can compare the two. So both of them have the magnetic Muto. Okay, I can tell one thing. With the not authentic one, which is this one, the spacing is a lot closer, so the letters are a lot closer to each other, and with a real one is a little bit more spaced out. The font is pretty close, honestly, but if you look at the letters, the letter N is thinner in the fake one, and the letter N is a little bit wider on the real. If you take a look at the letter E, the middle line is shorter than the top and bottom, and in the fake one it's even all throughout. I'm learning so many new things just by having a fake one in front of me. Believe it or not, this box, there is like a little bit slanted. So the real one is straight. This one feels slanted by just like this much. It's really hard to see in the video, but if you have it right in front of you, you can kind of tell. To somebody who's looking at this like really quickly, they might get fooled. I'm honestly nervous about what it's gonna look like on the inside. Tissue paper. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is insane. They have a receipt, and they even have like a cashier number and all that information. They put like cashier customer number, they put a time, the price, and the amount. Tax is 00. That's one red flag that I've learned from a lot of friends, is the real receipts usually will show the tax. The little message here in the receipt, and it says like all sale items are final. Make sure that you read it. If there's like any spelling errors, that's definitely fake. All sale items are final sale. There's a wrong spacing between the L
and the E. Footwear once worn is not returnable. Swimwear, sunglasses, and intimate apparel are not returnable.
I said that, but the spelling for intimate and apparel is wrong. So this is red flags.
Merchandise will be accepted in original condition will be accepted for a full refund or exchange within 10 days of purchase when accompanied by the original sales slip. Refunds may only be issued in the same form as the payment.
I've bought quite a few Chanel now, so I know like what it usually says on the receipt. It's not 10 days, it's 14 days for a full refund, and then 30 days for store credit kind of exchange. 10 days is...
They included this, which they have this in some of the Chanel bags, but the paper here is thinner.
This, I have no idea what this says. Camellia flower is very different. So here they use this like plastic, acrylic, polyester kind of feel. It just doesn't look very even in the petals. Immediately I can tell a difference in the texture. In the video you probably won't, but the fake one is too smooth, whereas the real one has like this like slightly bumpy texture to it. Now let's look at the shopping bag. This is too flimsy. It's almost like when you get paper bags from the dollar store versus like a relatively good quality one. You just know. And in the inside they have, it's white. With the real ones it's black. This was really easy to fold, whereas with the real ones it's pretty hard to fold. I shop so much that I have so many of these shopping bags, but see how this has more of a matte finish and the fake one is way too shiny. And again, earlier when I talked about the camellia flower, you can see that is the real one. This is a fake one, way too shiny, and the real one is more of a matte and it's all black inside, and it doesn't feel like the type that you can just easily rip, whereas with this one,
It states. Okay, so I just went ahead and grabbed my Neo really quickly just to show you guys the strap difference, you know, if you guys do find it helpful. So just gonna take it off. And alright, so this is the Neo strap, and this is the multi-pochette accessoire strap. So right off the bat, you can see that the Neo one is a little bit more shiny, and the multi-pochette accessoire looks a little bit more matte right there. And obviously the multi-pochette accessoire one is a lot thicker, and as far as length is concerned, the Neo strap is longer, as you can see. So I mean, which makes sense because I knew the Neo one was longer, because when I use it crossbody, it just hits me mid-thigh. I'm happy that I have both now, because I'd be able to use this on my Neo as well, and it would probably hit me at the perfect spot. And since this is a little bit thicker, I would assume it would be more comfortable to wear as well, because the Neo is a bigger bag and it can hold a lot more than the multi-pochette could. So I'm happy I have those two straps to switch out now. Or if I wanted to use my Neo strap on the Empreinte accessory, just so it'll hang a little bit lower on my torso, that'd be great. So I'm just gonna put it on and show you guys what it looks like with the Neo strap. Here you go. So as you can see, it just added like maybe a couple more inches of length. So that's a great option as well if you wanted to do that. And another thing that I wanted to mention was this strap versus the strap on the, my stuff is everywhere, on the canvas strap. So as you can see, the one on the Empreinte leather version is longer than the strap on the canvas version. So I think this one is about 4 inches longer than this gold strap. I think I pretty much covered everything on the physical aspect of the bag, so now moving right along. Now I do want to talk about bag organizers really quickly for these two bags. Now I did order mine from Zumoni, and it comes with the one for the larger one, the mini pochette, and for the coin pouch. And you guys, you can pick whichever color that you want, but since I'm boring, I just went for the actual similar to the interior color. So I just went with this brown, I think. I forget what it's called, but I will leave it down below for you guys. And again, this is not sponsored or anything. I purchased it myself. I just wanted to mention it because I got this because, do you guys see how on here, this side, like, I personally don't think this is stitched well. So do you see it just hanging out right here? So I was hoping that if I got an organizer, it would take care of it and maintain the shape a little bit more. So I went for it, and I have to say these fit inside here like a glove. Like, I'll show you really quickly. So this is the little one for the coin pouch, which is absolutely adorable. And it does have the little Zumoni tag right here. I'm most probably gonna do a little bag organizer comparison video because I did order from Zumoni and a couple of Samorga ones as well as Amazon. So I'll probably make it just in case it is helpful. So as you can see, this just fit like a glove in there, and when you close it, it does feel a little bit bulky because the sides are gusseted, so you can feel it in here, but that's just for the coin purse. So I'm gonna show you how the one for the mini pochette. So it has one pocket right here and another little slip pocket right here. It has the Zumoni tag, and all of them also come with this. Honestly, I have no idea what this is for, so I got 3 of them with these, but that's what it looks like. So I'm just gonna stick this in the mini pochette just so you guys can see how well it goes in. So there you go, that's what it looks like with the organizer in. And it doesn't add a lot of bulk, it's just perfect, I think. Organization on the larger one is a little bit different because it has the slip pocket in the back, again with this little thingy, and oh, they wrote the note, it says LV multi-pochette set. Anyway, so that, as well as it has a slip pocket in the back, but in the front it has 2 of these little pockets just in case you want to put, you know, your smaller items in. So I'm gonna stick it in here as well. And as you can see, it is a perfect fit, like it doesn't get bendy or anything. When I got this, I was wondering if these